I can I can say I swam at the sea from now on. It
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
great tip. Thanks.
In the sea, not
Yeah,
not at, in the sea. Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. That's a great
Good.
tip.
Good. And what about the food? Did you
In
try the
Guam?
food there?
Yeah, I go to a restaurant a lot in Guam. I think I go to a restaurant every day in Guam. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I I went to Guam about a week, and
Mm-hmm.
I went to restaurant I think every day.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I do when I go on holiday. I usually go to a restaurant every day.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Last year,
Yeah,
I traveled with my husband and my mum and
yeah,
dad because, like I told you, my dad loves to save money. He doesn't even travel that much. He just loves
yeah,
saving. So last year, my mum said to my dad, "Let's go on
yeah,
holiday." My dad was like, "No, I don't want to. I don't want to go." And so my
yeah,
dad said to me, like, if I go,
yeah,
my dad will go. And I was like, let me do this favor for my mom, you know. So I said to my husband, let's go with them so my mum can enjoy it.
yeah.
Anyway, when we arrived, we went to Greece. The first day, my dad
Yeah.
said, "Where is the supermarket?" And I said, "Why do you need to go to a supermarket? Like you have like restaurants and everything
Yeah.
around." He said, "Oh, I want to buy some things for breakfast." And I was like, "Dad, you are on holiday. Just go to a restaurant and have some breakfast." He said, "No, no, no, let me just buy some bread and some ham and like things." So yeah, he went to a
Ah,
supermarket to save money for breakfast.
I see.
but
Wow, he
then
really likes saving. But
but
using
then
money is also important. Yeah,
yeah, of
if he
course.
has a lot of money.
So then we had a deal after that. One night
Yeah,
he would go to a restaurant just with my mom. Another
yeah,
night he would go, him and my mom and me and my husband. He's going to pay for that meal. And then the
yeah.
next night we go again together, all four, but this time I will pay for the meal. And then we agreed like that.
Ah, I see. Well, that's a
Yeah,
good deal.
yeah. So, um,
Yeah,
when you went to Guam, was this the
yeah.
first time that you flew in an airplane?
What was that? Flew in an airplane?
Yeah, flew is the past tense of fly. Was this the first time that you used an airplane?
In airplane, I use airplane in Korea called I don't know what to say in English, so you
Mm-hmm.
can translate it. I will type. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. Let
Yeah,
me see.
this is it.
Okay, Daegu International Airport.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Daegu International Airport.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
did you fly before ever, or was this the first time?
and that was the first time I ride. Yeah, I
Oh.
ride a plane.
Yeah, so the verb is not ride. You ride a
Yeah.
car or a bicycle, but you flew. I
Oh,
flew in an
flew.
airplane. Yeah, so you have the word
Okay.
fly, okay,
Yeah.
and then you have in the past tense flew. I flew in an airplane for the first time.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
Flew.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Was it scary?
Um, no, it was very cool to see in outside into an airplane.
Definitely. Very high, but you can have amazing views.
Yeah, and the airplane was so fast, and that
Mhm.
airplane was funny. And when it goes land, the airplane wheels and spin really fast.
Mhm.
Um the the airplane was how can I say? Wait a minute.
Mhm.
So the airplane was how can I say this?
Let me see.
Wait a minute. Can you translate it? Oh,
The
I typed it wrong.
translation is shed, but it's wrong. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is it.
No, it's still saying shed, but shed doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah. Now I think I can say the air
Fast. The airplane was fast, speedy.
uh when airplane lands, the airplane will spin super fast. So the airplane was shaking, so my body just like this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it
and
does
that
shake
was
a little
also
bit.
funny.
Yeah.
First time that was scary, but next it was fun.
Mm-hmm. I have flew so many times in the past, probably like 100 times or maybe even
Wow.
more. Because every time I go to a country, I fly there and back. So that's 2 times,
Yeah,
you know, and I've been a lot. Um, the
I
feeling that I don't like is when the
yeah.
airplane is about to take off. Like I get a very funny feeling in my stomach. My stomach rises kind of. So I don't like that feeling, but everything else is fine.
I see. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is scary.
a little bit.
Yeah.
So, David, what do you usually do on Cambly in your lessons? Do you have conversations or do you use materials? What do you do?
In Cambly Lesson, first time in Cambly Lesson, I'm using a material like
Mm-hmm.
Angle. Do you know Angle?
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm using that by maybe 2 months,
Mm-hmm.
and then now I'm using English. Now I'm using conversation in
Mm-hmm.
Cambly. Yeah,
Okay.
because I think I have to learn more conversation skills, and I think
Mm-hmm.
conversation is important. You
Yeah.
know, learning English is because I have to speak with native speaker, but yeah, that's why I'm learning conversation skill.
Mm-hmm. Actually, both Engu and conversation is both good because Engu, when you
I
use
know.
the website, most of the time it has vocabulary and then some
Yeah.
reading and then a discussion. So you're practicing so many different things, but also
And
conversation is important as well.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think English is a good to learning English too because I can learn in English vocabulary and reading, and
Mhm.
yeah, I can learn so many things in English.
Yeah. On Cambly, do you have some regular teachers like who you take every week, or do you keep changing teachers every time?
I change and tutor every day.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, not every week
Mm-hmm.
because yeah, I'm using Cambly by 1 week 2 times. 1 week 2 times.
Yeah, you can actually say that. You can say twice a week.
Oh, twice a week. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
heard
using
it.
Cambly twice a week.
Yeah, I'm using Cambly twice a week. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you change your teacher. This is good because you can speak to lots of different people, but
yeah,
sometimes it's also good to have regular teachers because
yeah,
if you're having conversation classes, that
yeah.
means every time you change a teacher, you always speak
Same,
about
yeah,
your
same thing.
introduction. It's the same thing. So you're not really learning new things.
Yeah,
But if you have a regular teacher, for
you can.
example, yeah, if you and I have a
Yeah,
regular
we can
lesson,
talk about. Yeah,
yeah,
we
one week
didn't
we'll
talk
talk
about
about
so.
something, another week we'll talk about another thing. So
Yeah,
I suggest you have maybe like one or two regular teachers that you use sometimes, and then other times, if they get a little bit boring, you
yeah.
can change it to a new one.
I see. Well,
Yeah.
that's a very good idea.
Yeah, because you need to learn other topics because every time you take a lesson, most teachers probably ask, where are you from? What do you like to
Yeah,
do? What food do you like? What movies do you like? Or something like that, you
that's
know?
right.
Yeah.
Wow, that idea was super great.
Yeah.
I think I will try this from now on.
Yeah, definitely. You need
Maybe,
a couple of
yeah,
regular ones. Yeah.
yeah. I think maybe you can be a regular tutor for me.
Well, if you like me, I can.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see.
The problem is like some students they have
Yeah,
only one regular tutor, and sometimes that's a problem because when you have time to take a lesson, maybe I can't, maybe I'm not there. So you need to have two or three regular ones.
yeah.
Maybe one week you call one teacher, next week you call the other regular one, and then
Ah,
your second lesson have a new one just to speak to new people.
yeah. I think that's also a good idea that I can learn new accent, new pronunciation. I can learn new vocabulary. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's also a good idea to learning English.
Yeah, different teachers have different vocabulary. Like me from England, I have one accent and
Yeah,
some vocabulary that I use. American teachers have a different one, Canadian, South
yeah.
African, Australian. We're all different.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow, I think your idea is very helpful to me.
Has anybody ever told you the different words between like American English and British English? Have you ever looked at that?
Look at that. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I met a lot of tutors in Cambly,
Mm-hmm.
and some tutors are using UK accent, and
Mm-hmm.
some tutors are using US accent. I think UK accent is hard to explain, but now I can understand UK accent too
Mm,
a little bit.
good, good. Well, you're understanding me very well today, I think.
Oh, thanks for saying that.
Do you know any differences, different words that Americans say and then British people say? Can you think of any examples?
Examples. US people. US people. Accent like. Uh, it's hard to say in English. Sorry about it.
I don't mean like accent, but like for example, the word
Yeah.
candy. Okay, this is what American people would say. They would say, "I'm eating candy" or "I love candy." But what British people or me, I don't say
Yeah.
candy. What do you think I say? Do you know the different word?
Um, Lollipop.
No, we actually say sweets.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we say sweets. So when American people say, "I'm going to buy some candy," we say, "I'm going to buy some sweets."
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's yeah, cool. I didn't know about it.
There are lots and lots of differences. So maybe one of the lessons that we have, I will
Yeah,
send you a material with some pictures and show you different words in American and British that actually mean
yeah.
the same, but they're just different.
Oh, I see. Wow. And
Yeah.
I think I found another thing. American people tomato called tomato, but UK people tomato called tomato. Is it right?
Tomato. Yeah, I say
Yeah.
tomato.
Oh, I see. Well,
Yeah.
that accent is different.
Yeah, definitely. And for example, this word is very common. In American, they say can't.
Yeah.
But in British English, I say can't.
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
The UK tutors that I can't go like this, but
yeah,
American tutor call like I can't, yeah, and that
yeah,
is also different
yeah.
in US and UK.
You sound more American when you speak. Sometimes I can like hear some words you sound more American, but that's fine. It doesn't matter.
I see. So
Yeah.
can you understand my accent?
Yeah, your
My
accent is
US?
really, yeah, it's very nice actually. And your vocabulary and your speaking is really, really good. I'm surprised that you are
Oh,
12 years old.
thanks for saying that. Well, that means a lot to me.
Oh, you're welcome. You seem a little bit older, like the way you speak, you seem older, but you're young.
Thanks.
You're welcome, David. Actually, we are running out of time. So, do you have any questions before we finish?
I think I didn't. It's
Okay.
almost time to say bye bye.
Yeah,
We're
it is
almost running
time.
out of time.
We are. I have to go to another student. Actually, my next student is also from Korea, Seoul.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see. Have a great day with that, students.
Thank you. You have a nice evening too, and I'll see you again another time.
Yeah, have a great day. Bye.
Bye. Bye bye.